is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we break down one of their records. We get into the music, the lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on the YouTube, smash that subscribe button, tell all your friends. This week, well, what are we doing this week, Jeff?
I don't even fucking remember. 311's 311, some shit like that.
311's 311. So yeah, we're doing 311 this week because friend of the pod, Isaac, he just asked us to do this. We've never done 311 on the podcast. We thought, why the hell not? So here we are today. 311's 311. It came out on July 11th, 1995. So 29 years ago, as of last week, a week and a half ago, which is weird. Didn't even realize that until right now. It just celebrated its 29th anniversary. Whatever. So, so let's get into this. Let's get into our origin story with 311. And what do you got? Go.
My origin story, 311 is just like down, amber, and then now. That is it. I've never taken any time or effort to dig into 311. When Voyager came out years ago, we had listened to it. Yeah, Crossfire. There it is. Crossfire.
Song.
Yeah,
I love that song.
And that was cool. But that, I remember too when that album came out, we were like, dude, that song's so fucking good. I can't wait for this 311 album. No. And that album sucked. And that's really par for the course, dude. That's par for the course of 311, man. It's just like, yeah, that song's pretty dope. But the rest of the album sucked. So, but then throughout the years, I've thought okay, maybe Nick has something going on. The Tiny Desk concert was cool, but they played their 4 best fucking songs on that one. So it was just kind of okay, maybe I'll go back and listen to things here and there. And I've never heard anything from 311 that made me want to listen to them more. And the only reason why we did it this week is because Isaac wanted us to, and that's why we're here.
Yeah. So there might be some cyberbullying. Sorry, Isaac. What?
There's going to be some cyberbullying. I don't know. Isaac, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Come on.
In the end, it's just not our thing. It's just not our thing.
That's
great that you like it. That's great you like it. It's great you like it. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're happy. But my origin story with this band, it really is down, or really amber. Down and amber are really the two things. I remember hearing Down on K-Rock, and then Amber came out and it just fucking blew up. And we talked about that on the rankings, that song, and just there's a shit ton of nostalgia there. But then also the cover they did, the Cure cover that they did of Love Song, that's a good cover though. You have to admit that's a fucking killer cover. That's probably better than the original. Better than the Cure, the original Cure song.
Well, all of a sudden you're a fucking Cure expert now?
We did the Cure a few months ago. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you hated all of it. And you fucking hated all of it.
No.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're fucking you're Robert Plant. Get it? Robert Plant. I said it twice anyways.
Robert Plant.
I only meant to say it once.
But Robert Plant is from Supplement.
But if I would have said Robert Smith Plant, it would have been not.
Dude, your joke just does not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It worked better in my head.
Yeah, that was terrible. So yeah, that's my origin story is down and amber. Once again, Crossfire. Another that's a beyond banger right there.
But it's a very Crossfire is a banger, but it's a rock banger. There's nothing else there to define a band, to define a genre, to define a sound. It's just a really, really, really fucking good rock song, right?
It is. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah.
But that's sad that one of you dude, easily their top 4 song is just a generic rock song.
But there's that's enough sad. Flair. There's enough kind of quirkiness to that song to where it really elevates it. But we're not.
It's a beyond banger. I'm just saying, that's sad that one of your best songs is just a generic rock song when you spent a lifetime perfecting this fucking unique sound that's 311. This is so disrespectful too. Huh?
It is really disrespectful.
The fucking rabbit ears is so disrespectful. Yeah.
I guess if you really want to hear us like rant and rave about 311's history, go listen to the rankings episode. But we're also going to bring it up a lot on this one, so who cares?
That's true.
Because I personally don't have a lot of notes written for this one. I know you don't either. So let's jump into this record. Initial thoughts. Do we have any stinkers? And then we'll go with your biggest banger. What do you got? Go.
Let's see. So just to put in context, right? When we did the Say Anything record, I think I had like 3,000 words written for my notes.
And then you did a complete 180 on Max Bemis by the end of it.
Which I'm still fighting that one.
Yeah.
But in contrast to this one, I have like 600 words written for this one.
I mean,
so 3,000 versus 600. That's how much I just thought this was. Bleh.
There's also like nothing written about. There's nothing really written about this band or this record.
Do anything.
I know. It's like, I get it. They're successful. They've sold millions and millions of records. They have their festivals, their crews. They have all this kind of shit that they do, which is great because the fans love them and everything. But outside of that, like, I tried looking up the making of this record. I tried looking up any stories about this record. But there's nothing. There's nothing. Even the Wikipedia is like, has nothing on it. I just talk about just a band who consistently puts out, I don't even want to say bad music, just puts out just what you'd expect from 311. Like a band that just doesn't take chances. And the few times they have, like with John Feldman and Bob Rock, it's just been pretty much garbage. I don't know. Fuck. What are we talking about? You got any stinker? What do you got stinker wise? You got any stinkers?
Oh, I have no stinkers. I don't think anything on this album is even like close to being a stinker, but
Agreed.
God damn, do I have okay songs.
Most of the record.
Yeah, I think I have 2 bangers.
I got 4.
2 bangers.
2. Wow.
2, yeah, just 2.
I got 4. The rest are all fine. They're all okay songs.
I have tiers of okay songs too because I felt bad, but like I'm not dicking around here. Okay, if it's not a banger, it means I'm not playlisting it. And even my only true bangers down, All Mixed Up was my 2B. Even then, like I'm probably going to demote that to an okay song right now because I didn't playlist it. I didn't.
Man, when I first got into 311, like maybe 8th grade, so like 99, 2000 or something like that. It had to have been 2001 actually, because that's when
I was 10.
when From Chaos came out. No, 2001. What, we were 14.
When
we were
I first
14.
got into 311, yeah, when I was fucking 6.
Well, we were 14 when From Chaos came out, and I remember I burned like a greatest hits CD. I burned that CD of like maybe 10 311 songs, and that was like the perfect mix because it had Down, All Mixed Up, I'll Be Here a While, Amber, Beautiful Disaster. Like it was my own greatest hits for this band. So that's what I had on that. But I mean, yeah, this record, I got no stinkers. Like I said, I got 4 bangers. The top 2, I agree with you. Down is number 1. All Mixed Up is number 2. The other 2, I guess we could talk about eventually, but let's get into Down. What do you got on this one?
I mean, this is their most iconic song.
Yes.
Whether or not you think it's like it's their best or whatever, this is the song that like defined 311. This is the song that allows 311 to put on a day on March 11th every fucking year where people come out. This song is the reason that happens. Yeah. And it's a banger. And it's maybe the most catchy like funk rap rock song of the 90s. Even though the band's not the best of it all, this song may be the best of the best. It is so easy to get into. It's so fun. The guitar is super fuzzed out and heavy, right? That very beginning, that so you think you're getting like this super aggro song, but then Essay comes in, and that's how we sang it as kids. That's how I still sing it now. Even after reading the lyrics, I still go, "Have you ever got kissing and humber?" Like I don't know what he says, but then like Nick comes in, like the contrast between the two, one silky great and smooth, and the other one like abrasive and coarse. It's a perfectly crafted song.
It is.
But it's the opener. And then this album never recovers.
It never gets better, yeah.
Never recovers. It doesn't. Not even close.
I know. I agree with you. But see, that's what I like about 311 is the contrast between Nick and Essay when Essay's doing the rapping and Nick is actually singing. Nick's rapping is whatever. It's just fine. But when they're both rapping on a song, it's too much. I need that back and forth. I need that contrast to make the song at least more interesting. But most of this record, Nick is rapping almost as much as Essay is, which who cares? But yeah, Down is a great.
Essay's not a good rapper either.
Well, yeah, but better. Barely better than Nick. Barely better than Nick. Barely better than Nick. But talking about like not songwriting, but like tonally on this record, I think this record sounds fucking great. I mean, the bass is perfectly set in the mix. It's fucking loud. The piccolo snare cracks through that mix so fucking nice. The cymbals, the hi-hats sound fucking incredible. The guitar tone could be a little less slick. Like I wish it was a little bit crunchier, maybe a little more fuzz thrown in there, because it is a very slick production. But overall, it sounds good. It sounds good for 1995. It sounds pretty fucking good, right? Come on.
Here we go.
Why do you hate so much on the piccolo snare? Why do you hate so much on the piccolo snare? Why do you hate
lean into it too much? It's just not that big of a deal.
It is.
Here's
it's a huge. Thing. It's like genre defining.
I'm going to. It's not genre defining in any genre at all ever.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Hey, but like, it's fine. Yes, this record sounds great, but that's what all records should sound like. Is this? This isn't
I agree.
Doing anything new. This is just what like when we talk about great records, it's not because they sound like this. Like this is the standard. This is the bare fucking minimum for a great record. The fact that like we're pulling straws for that this record to sound like this is just shows like how vacant this. There's nothing here. At best, this record just sounds good.
Sonically, yeah. Sonically,
that's fucking that should be standard for any record at the pod that we give a 2.5 or above should at least sound like this, at least, unless it's deliberately done not to do so.
Yes. Oh,
hey, Bud Light.
God damn. So Down. I do like when the opening riff when it starts out. I don't even know what effects that he's using on there, but it just sounds nasty. It sounds kind of gross.
It sounds like he's using like a wah with a lot of distortion.
I love it though.
It's cool.
And it just grooves along in the verse like really fucking well.
But like,
love that groove.
Oh, sorry. Hey, but like, do you also realize too that
God, you're so annoying.
What?
Hey, but like,
do you also realize that he doesn't do that sound ever again on the record, and he doesn't incorporate that specific sound into the song? It's just an intro. He found a cool thing that he could do with his guitar.
No, he does it during the verses too. He plays it during the whole verse. That's just
the intro. He's just exactly just playing the exact intro. He's not incorporating into the song. What you mean now. It's just a fucking intro. And there's two guitars in this band. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
that's true. Nick plays guitar
the
too.
Sound.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, man. Like, there's a wah pedal here. Oh, I made a cool riff. Let's not incorporate into the song. Let's just make it a riff. So it's a riff at this point, and that's silly. That's Bush League. And we're 3 deep here. Come on, guys. 5 deep, technically.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, these guys know how to play their instruments. They're not fucking.
They're not bad musicians. Yeah. None of them are bad
good musicians. They know how to play their instruments. And honestly, when they shut the fuck up and they just groove, they're really, really good.
Yes. Like some of their
fucking fun to listen to.
Some of their bridges, not just on this record, but on other records too. Like when it's just the instrumental breakdowns, there's some good shit there. One thing that really bothered me this week about this record specifically though, is that like over half the songs on this record just start off right out the gate. No intro. No build up. It's just you get right into a chorus, you get right into a verse, and when you do that, I feel it just makes it so the songs bleed together. Like there were many moments when I was listening to this record where I thought, "Oh shit, I thought I was still on this song, or I thought I was on that song," and just they jump around so much, but not like in a cool proggy way or anything like that. It's just that's just how they write songs, and I don't. It's not for me. It's not my thing. I don't think it's very good. Sorry, Isaac. I'm sorry.
It's not
man.
for me. I don't think it's very good. I like how you started like soft and then just fucking downward there. It's not for me.
Sorry, Isaac.
It's not good.
Sorry, Isaac. I'm sorry. I
What are you
tried.
sorry for?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, honestly, the appeal of 311, I get. It's the same reason why people fucking love ICP, right? It's the same reason why people love that kind of shit. It's just, what's the other guy too? That fucking, I can't think of. You like him a lot. It seems urine, something urine.
Oh, mindless self-indulgence.
Yeah.
Jimmy Urine.
Yeah. You find a demographic that maybe has been neglected a little bit, or you find like an untapped market, and you get in there and you make the most generic shit possible, but you do it in a very fun, loving way.
Yeah,
and
that's 311. Yeah,
ICP's like that, right?
too, yeah.
ICP on the outside, you're kind of like, oh, fucking insane clown posse, whatever. But like, no, dude, that's a very welcoming community. They look out for each other.
Yeah,
they're like not a gang at all. They're actually a lot of like really, really cool dudes and dudettes. But God, dude, ICP is a shit fucking hip hop group. Garbage. Absolute garbage. 311.
They're really not good.
They just tapped into this market of people that are just like, hey, you know what? I kind of like Living Color's a little too like jazz funky for me. Red Hot Chili Peppers a little too kind of like good
funky
melodic funk for me. I don't want to get into the rap stuff. New metal's too aggressive. So let's get 311 in there.
Yeah, they really
just tapped that keg and fucking have ridden it ever since. And good for them.
They really did master like not going too far in any particular genre. They really
they fucking ansted that shit, dude. They rode that like, thing through and through, baby, and it made them good money. That's fine.
How dare you use my last name on the podcast? How dare you?
Have we never? I mean, like,
no, I'm sure you have. I'm sure we have.
Yeah,
no,
it's not.
I'm just kidding.
To, like,
you just never. Okay. You just have never used my last name.
Well, nobody would know that if you didn't say your last name.
That's true. Too,
confirm your last name.
I don't care if people know my last name. I don't give a fuck.
I feel like it's not hard to find your last. Maybe harder to find your last name than my last name. Like in Arizona, you can literally just Google Desert Cruise Records LLC, and it shows my fucking name on there. So it's not a big deal. Everybody out there, Isaac, gonna fucking dox me now.
I know.
For hating this band. But that's what 311 did. 311 found like this kind of untapped market, like this marginalized group of people that like certain parts of everything, but aren't quite ready to get into everything. And so let's take the most. Here we go. You ready? Here's
let's just say
here's the
they're
blunt
good stepping stone band into
that's a good way
whatever
to say
genre.
That. Like 311 took the boring parts of everybody else and threw it into a soup of boringness, and that's what I'm drinking is a 311 boring soup. That's what it is.
Oh man, it's good.
Glow party, baby.
But yeah, 311. They're a good stepping stone band into whatever you want to get into.
Whatever you like about 311, there's 10 bands better at that specific sound than 311.
Yeah. And you might you can argue in some cases, well, this 311 record came out before whatever other place any other or input any other band in there. But that may be true, but they never like perfected
I would never argue that.
Well, I know, but some people might.
I wouldn't argue that. Rap rock has been around for years prior to their first record. Fucking Sublime's first record came out in 92, and then this one came out fucking 3-4 years later.
I guess I'm more referring to like a lot of to me, like I hear a ton of like early Incubus on here, or not on here, but on here as well as like on Music, their first record, and that came out obviously before Fungus Among Us. So I mean, you could make, or like Zebrahead, like I said before, that I hear a ton of Zebrahead on that first record too. But obviously that record came out before both of those bands' records came out. So you can make the point that Zebrahead, Incubus took from 311, but they may have, but they did it way fucking better. Like way fucking better. Especially Incubus. I mean, come on. It's like the beautiful voice of Brandon Boyd. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, that's unmatched. Unmatched in rap rock.
My favorite singer, hands down. I love Brandon Boyd.
Favorite singer of all time.
Favorite singer of all time. Yeah, Brandon Boyd is my favorite singer.
Okay, that's fine. That's wrong.
Then Paul McCartney.
Would you just open? You want to show everybody?
Oh, I gotta Got a Coors Light right here. I tapped the Rockies earlier, so that's why I got this.
I think the greatest like funk metal record of all time is Living Color. Their first record, I think, is the greatest of all time. It's unmatched.
It is pretty fucking good.
Objectively good.
Yeah.
It is technically good. Everything else after that is just a variation of that, or an offshoot of that. But I don't like it that much.
It's too perfect. That's the thing.
Because
they're
jazz guys. They're guys who study jazz and play jazz, and that's what makes it. It's like Victor Wooten playing funk metal, right? It's like, the fuck out of here. Like, who's going to do that? Nobody's going to do that.
It's too perfect, and it doesn't, like, when you listen to it, you're like, oh my God, dude, this is fucking amazing. But then you can't see yourself going back and listening to it over and over and over again. It doesn't have its own, like, kind of fucked up way about it. You know what I mean? Like, every great band has something so unique and kind of not good about it that makes it iconic. You know what I mean?
You know a word I like, but I don't know what it means, is panache. What does panache mean?
I've never heard that word. Never heard it.
I'm gonna look it up right now, real quick.
Where have you heard that word?
Oh, it means flamboyant confidence of style or manner. Flamboyant confidence. The panache. I like that.
Panache.
You never heard that word?
Never heard it.
That's a cool word. Panache. It's exotic. Panache.
Something.
With the P. Panache.
Panache. Man, we just have nothing
because this band's fucking stupid.
Talking about a word.
You know what's even the more worster about this band? Here's what's the more worster about this band. Is your fucking lyrics. My God.
Dude, the lyrics. Yes, I know.
Dude, my God. Like, if I wanted to read like a book about like I don't know.
It's word salad, dude. It's word salad. That's what this is.
But it's like, all especially positive, and it's
it
all
is,
like,
which is cool.
Carpe diem and fucking, the power of the Anthony Robbins over here writing a fucking album is what it is. It's annoying, obnoxious, it's stupid. Dumb.
I agree. It's just a lot of words, especially the more rap driven songs. A lot of fucking words that it's positive, but a lot of times they're hyping themselves up, and it's just there's not a lot of depth to these lyrics. I mean, the song Down is just a thank you to their fans. But even then, like, you go through it and it's just like, is it really about that? I don't know.
Like the chorus is that the verses are just like word vomit.
Yes, exactly. It's like, how many words can we throw into the song? How can we rhyme these words? Yeah, it's just,
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, we are at an age, especially in the 90s, where like hip hop is becoming a thing. And the greatest hip hoppers of all time are coming out of the 90s, and they're writing things that mean something. They're writing verses that are full of words, that each word means something in the grand context of things: verse, chorus, story, album. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, dude, you have 3 verses here, and all you're saying is essentially 3 sentences. That's not a good rapper. Just because you have a unique way of saying words, right? Because I don't know that little nasally thing like this. It doesn't make you a good lyricist. It just makes you interesting to listen to. Yeah. But when I read these things, like, dude, you're fucking dumb.
Like Cypress Hill. Like, Be Real.
Oh, hold on there, dude.
It's true.
I don't want to get into that.
It's true, dude. So I was thinking about this week. You keep looking at your hand. That's fine. I was thinking about this week in my mind. How these guys are from Omaha, Nebraska. You know, Omaha, Nebraska is just kind of, it's a very kind of, not isolated, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
I know where Nebraska is.
It's fucking the most Midwest of Midwest here in the States. And, you know, normally with a band, they grew up in LA, they grew up in New York, Chicago, you know, bigger cities and everything like that. So they're influenced by their local scene. I feel like with the 311, they just kind of took what they saw on TV. But what kind of scene was there in Omaha, Nebraska in the late 80s, early 90s? Like, there's no, I don't believe there's any fucking scene in Omaha. So like, I think they're just kind of being this, like, taking influence. They're like a derivative version of whatever music they're trying to play at the time. And I mean, it appeals to a lot of people, but that's the only thing I could think of.
That 311 sounds like the worst parts of all the music they listen to.
Well, yeah, that's a roundabout way of me getting to that. Yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly what I said at the beginning.
I know that's what you said.
Here's what's crazy about Nebraska, though, right? Because Nebraska and Kansas are essentially the most middle states in America.
Yeah,
I'm looking at a map right now. Nebraska is surrounded by other states that are at best, on a good day, B tier states. On a good day.
B tier state. What do you consider a B tier state?
Dude, Wyoming, South Dakota, Iowa, Kansas, Colorado.
Yeah,
that's what surrounds Nebraska. Dude, B tier at best. Wyoming, why is it B tier? Yellowstone. South Dakota, why is it B tier? Mount Rushmore. Iowa, why is it B tier? Slipknot. Kansas, why is it B tier?
And they're potatoes.
It gets fucked up by tornadoes.
And the Wizard of Oz.
But like at least Kansas is right below it. And that's surrounded, that's close enough to Texas and Oklahoma. And so that's fine. But dude, Nebraska's a dumb state. Nebraska might be the worst state in America.
I wouldn't say it's the worst.
What's worse than Nebraska?
I worked with a guy for a very short time, and he lived in Nebraska, and we were just talking about, you know, where we grew up and where we live, and he grew up, born and raised in Nebraska, and he was like, yeah, I just got married, my wife and I just bought a house, it's awesome, it's great, and I was like, we talked about price. It was a 5-bedroom house, a big house. $80,000.
Yeah, that's exactly $80,000 too. They paid him $80,000.
And he like showed me Nebraska. He showed me pictures. It's like it's a new build. It looks fucking nice. He has a shit ton of property. Yeah, $80,000. And I told him, dude, if you were to buy something like that here in California, you'd be paying $5 million for that.
Yeah, but who the fuck wants to live in Nebraska?
I know.
Fuck that.
It's crazy. But
dude,
yeah, that's
Omaha. Omaha is basically fucking Iowa.
Is it really that close to
it's miles.
Oh shit, okay.
Bro. Like the like what Nebraska is known for, their biggest city, right, is basically Iowa. And Iowa is just legit because it's close to like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Chicago, right? Like that's what the fuck. Is
Iowa that close?
Yeah.
No,
it borders Wisconsin and Illinois. Chicago's right there.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking Idaho for some reason. Yeah. God, why are we talking geography? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Because this band is dumb, bro. This band is stupid and it's dumb, and I just don't get it. And without being too mean, I just think like people that like this band just need to like do better. You know what I mean? Get better, do better.
Listen to Science by Incubus.
I'm sorry, but like whatever
Isaac.
thing you like about this band, if you like the rapping, if you like Nick's vocals, if you like Nick's rapping, even that's fine. We can get there too.
He's a pretty boy too. He's like a bootleg Brandon Boyd.
Here's what I hated. So I watched the Tiny Desk concert too. And dude, the guy can't stop touching his fucking hair. He can't
really
stop
no
doing
shit.
This thing. Motherfucker.
As I'm touching my hair.
You touch your hair a lot. You touch your hair a lot. But you have a lot of hair. That's fine.
I do. Look at this.
And I guess maybe like I don't touch my hair a lot because I don't have a lot of hair. But if I was Nick's age and I had that much hair, I'd probably touch it too. But damn, the guy touches his hair a lot. And he was wearing like this really tight, like long sleeve shirt. You're wearing an undershirt. That's an undershirt. Yeah. Like you should be wearing that as an undershirt. But
at least he's in good shape. You know what I mean? Like he's still a good looking guy. So
of course he's in good shape. If I'm fucking selling out fucking 3 days in Vegas as essentially like a sideshow for whatever like the greatest genre that I'm ripping off at the time was, it's like of course I'd be in great shape. Here, 311, man. This band is something else.
I wish there was more written about this band. Like, I can't find, like, it was so hard. There's just nothing worth like researching really. Like, it's just, I'm sure they're really nice guys. I'm sure they're really, really cool to hang out with. But damn, dude, like, there's no party story, and you don't even need party stories. Like, talk about like the recording of these records or the writing or. Dude, there's like nothing, especially about this record. I couldn't find anything. I dug, dude. And the one article I found the one article I found that said 30 years or 20 years of 311's 311 or whatever it was. It was the Omaha. It was like the Omaha newspaper, Omaha Times or something like that. And it looked like it was going to be a good article. So I clicked the link, and it's fucking behind a paywall. I would have to subscribe to this like Omaha Times to read this article. And I'm like, this is literally the only thing I want. This is the only thing I've found after like 3 pages of Google searches. This is what I find, and I can't even read it because it's behind a fucking paywall. There's like,
it's also, I mean, it's also interesting too, because not that any of this this stuff shouldn't matter, right? But if you just kind of look at like Nick and SA, they're not like tattooed guys. They're not tattooed up and down. They're not
true
edgy. Yeah. And again, not that has anything to do with anything, but like as a front man, if front man is your life, I don't know, look like a rock star. I don't know. Like because I think their music is boring, I need something else to latch onto. But I did read, I watched an interview that Nick did with someone that wasn't SA in the band. Yeah. And they were mad when one of their albums, because I don't know any of the other people except for Nick
and Peanut, the bass player. That's only
maybe it was Peanut, yeah, because he's kind of like the linky guy with like the beard and everything. But they were mad that their one of their albums leaked online, and they took demos. People took demos that were finished and leaked those, and they're all pissed off. And he's like, "Yeah, so screw you guys." I was like, "Oh wow." You couldn't even call out like people. You couldn't even like call out your fans. Like, damn, man, you're a pussy, and that's bad.
That's pretty bad. Oh my god,
that's what this band is, man. This band is just like everything they do is just real pussy.
I like SA's nickname, just the SA, and considering he's Hispanic, I like that. I think that's funny. Actually, I think that's funny. But then his real name is Doug Martinez. What a basic name, man. What a basic name.
That's my neighbor's dog's name. That's a cool name, though.
Doug. Okay. Yeah,
you know what's cool though? I will give him.
What are you gonna give
him? Same lineup.
Yeah, I do like that. I always appreciate that when a band sticks to their lineup. Yeah.
Like same fucking lineup, dude. For like, what are we going on now?
They're almost 30 years.
30 years?
Over 30 years.
30 years.
Over 30 years. 35 years coming up on that. Since their first record, at least.
Like I respect that.
I do too. Not very many bands do it, but we always talk about that too.
They've almost had the same lineup as the entire time we've been alive. Like pretty close.
And they put out a lot of goddamn music too. Like consistently put out music. It's not like they went on a hiatus for 15 years and then got back together with the same lineup. No, they've like consistently put out music. Love it or hate it, they have put out consistently. And I do really respect the fact too that they've built a community. They've built like just a solid like fan base, and they bought a studio to record and rehearse, and they do a lot of things DIY. They, like we mentioned earlier, they have the festival, the 311 day, the festival they do every year. They have the cruise thing. Like I think they're pretty engaged in their communities. Like I do really, really respect that. The music, I don't get it. But then also they've sold over 10 million records. Over 10 million records. That's crazy.
When you have 10 million records to release, then I get it. If each record sells up one. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they have written bangers though. Like they've written some like 90s staples. Like if you had like a 90s compilation, like Amber and Down is going to be on there. It's going to be.
Hands down. Yeah.
As much as like Sex and Candy will be, or anything by Nirvana or Harley
anything
Danger,
from
Flagpole Sitta. Or
anything from Everclear or Third Eye Blind or,
just naming stuff off that I want
to fuck, I've lost my train of thought. God damn it.
That's okay because
damn it, I forgot.
So like you have other bangers on this record.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So I mean, we talked about Down.
I have one banger, to be honest. That's it.
All mixed up. All mixed up. Don't know what to do.
All mixed up.
All right, that's something. I have no idea. It sounds like
Backstreet
Boys.
It was all messed up, but that's all right.
Oh, okay. So you fucked up. You didn't sing the right lyrics, but that's
okay.
Well,
it was a play here. But that's fine.
Okay. I get it.
You don't get anything.
So yeah, all mixed up. More of a reggae tune. Clean guitars sound really nice. Those clean guitars, that tone sounds really fucking nice. Kind of dub sounding bass. I think this is a killer song. It really is a killer song. The ethereal vocals from Nick.
That I would have. Is that him as lead vocals? SA?
Yeah.
Does he have lead vocals here?
No, it's Nick. It's Nick who does like all the ethereal. Well, the rapping. I'm pretty sure the rapping is SA, but definitely the more melodic vocals are Nick. Pretty positive.
Because there's some like nasally thing here that Nick doesn't. Because Nick kind of like stays in tune with like this kind of like sounding thing, and this is how I sing only, and this is how also I rap only. There's some kind of like middle ground there where I thought like maybe that's SA like doing the lead vocals there. I don't know, maybe.
Nick and so they both rap on this song, but they share the rapping, and it's actually pretty seamless the way that they go back and forth with their rapping. But definitely the melodic stuff is Nick. That's not SA.
Nick's a better singer than SA, like hands 100%,
down. Yeah.
But SA has way more fucking range, and he's way more diverse than Nick is.
You think so?
Absolutely. Nick only has one thing, and it's just, I'm Nick, and this is how I sing. Down, down. Amber is the color of your end. That's it. That's all he's got. SA can sing because Nick can't
Not
rap.
really, though. SA can't really
Nick
sing.
cannot rap.
Yeah, but SA can't really sing.
But he holds a tune. But even in
barely,
down, like, and now he has a little like that little like rise in his voice. He's like inflection there.
A little bit.
I think this is kind of like the same thing when people hear like Mark and Tom sing and then like, oh, Mark's a good singer. Like Tom's garbage. But then you kind of like, the more you listen to Tom, like, oh, actually, like he's actually pretty on studio. He's actually a pretty good singer. Like there's a lot of things that he can do that's more diverse than Mark. Mark is just kind of like this, where Tom is kind of like this.
Mark is completely
Nick and SA.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Mark is one-dimensional.
But like Mark is better at that one dimension than Tom is in any of the dimensions.
Yeah,
but
I would agree. I agree. But Tom being so unpredictable is what makes Blink so exciting, and the Angels and Airwaves at times too. Just love how unpredictable he is. It's so good. Love Tom. I actually watched a video today. It showed up on my YouTube algorithm, and it was from yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was "Bored to Death" with Tom singing "Bored to Death" with Blink. Dude, it's so good. It's so much good. Better. It's so much better than what it was with Matt. And the Matt version, the original version, is fantastic. But dude, with Tom singing that chorus, those choruses in that verse, fucking so good, so good. And then at the end, all the woes at the end. Of course, Tom has to take his guitar off, put it down, and he grabs the mic and he's like hyping up the crowd. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. Talk about it, Blink. Talk about a band that just, they write great music, but they fucking suck. Like
here's why.
As singers, man, they suck, but they have great fucking songs.
Here's why they suck even harder live, because they both try really hard. Like Mark and Tom both try really hard to sing really well. And over the years, they've gotten worse. They just really have gotten worse.
They're like Lars Ulrich, yeah.
Like Tom just sounds like shit. Like he just sounds like garbage. Mm-hmm. But Mark, like, bro, like, do you know what a key is? Like Mark is always off key.
He is always.
He's never in tune. He sounds like complete garbage every fucking time he opens his mouth. And when they did the plus 44 like boxcar racer thing, I was like, dude, you guys both fucked your own songs.
I know.
Like bad.
That's another thing with that is it's weird that they don't play like a full band version of When Your Heart Stops Beating. That sucks. Because like as a full band song, that's an incredible fucking
Baby
song.
steps, babies, baby steps.
I
Like
know.
we barely even got to the point where we
I
can
know.
even acknowledge as a group that we both did side projects without each other.
Yeah.
So like it's baby steps.
God, what I would love, this would just be like absolutely perfect and just show that they've buried every hatchet, is if they played No It Isn't.
And
Like
Tom
it would just
sang it.
and Tom sang that chord, like remember in the original when Carol Heller sang that, sang the harmonized
Tom,
dude. If you threw Tom in there, it would be perfect. God, it'd be so good.
That would be maybe like the best Blink thing of all time if that happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah. All right, so all mixed up. Don't know what to do. This is a banger though. This is actually a really good song. It is a really good song.
Did you playlist it?
This is like if I were to make like a 10 song like greatest hits. No, I didn't. But
not a banger.
This was on my like mix CD that I burned way back in the day.
But you did not playlist it.
I did not this week. No, I did
then
not.
Then it's not a banger.
It's a banger. It's a banger. I don't know. Lyrically though, once again, I think this is just like dreaming of making it big, and really I feel like that's what a lot of songs are about. Just them dreaming about making it big, getting out of Omaha. So
I wrote it's about the band being all mixed up with their sound and their direction and blah blah blah. Who cares?
Oh my God,
Lord,
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
These guys are over here like acting like they're fucking a part of this scene that like no one's taken seriously or everybody hates, or they get the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck off. And they make some of the lyrics too like really irritating me because they're making fun of other genres and other people. I'm like, dude, the fuck out of here. Straight stupid.
Yeah. They're really not that good. Sorry, Isaac. I'm
not sorry.
We tried. There we go. That's what I got.
Call on me.
Okay, what do you got, Jeff?
I just have to go to the bathroom. Anyway,
do we have anything else on All Mixed Up?
No.
I don't know. We're all good.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, really, those are the two bangers that we can agree on. The one of the other songs that is a banger for me is Hive. That obviously doesn't sit anywhere with you, right?
That's a better okay song.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's a weird one. I feel like they kind of church it up a little bit. The way the rapping is over the really heavy. It's actually a really heavy riff, and there's some like cool little flourishes that he does, some cool little lead things that he does on the guitar, that we don't hear very much of from this band, especially on this record. So that's why this one kind of stands out a little bit. And also I hear a lot of, I know this predates at least Limp Bizkit. I hear a lot of Rage and Limp Bizkit. And yes, this clearly predates $3 Bill, y'all. But I hear a ton of that kind of like aggressive rap metal style. But then you get like halfway through the song, and then Nick switches his like rapping style to like this golden age hip hop kind of thing, which is weird too. Like I like it because I love the golden age of hip hop, like that rap style. But it's just it's weird when Nick does it, because SA doesn't do it, but Nick does that on several songs.
That's because Nick, again, I think is just one dimensional. He's a shitty rapper, which is fine because like lead singer should also be a good rapper. But I think this is the most like rap rock track on the album because it's him rapping. It's him rapping in a rock style opposed to just rapping over a rock beat, right? Like SA just normally just raps over a rock beat, and like now we're incorporating two different things and making them one. So I respect this because it's them trying to be something else. It's not very good. But they're trying to do something. Also, it sounds like he just never takes a fucking breath. He's like constantly just exhaling.
He's just going,
like the whole thing, like Jack Black, Tenacious D, just fucking constantly like inhaling and then exhaling. Remember when he sings inhaling for the first record? I don't remember that.
The first Tenacious D. No, I don't remember that.
He talks about like singing. He's like, dude, you waste half the time like taking breaths. You should be singing while you're doing this. And that was like the whole point of the joke song. That's all right.
That was a little bit. Yeah.
I do like how they go back and forth and the verses. It's fun. It's cute. But the song is okay, man. Like this song is okay.
It's
like,
definitely one of the better songs though on the record. I mean, it definitely stands out more than.
But to list this as a banger is being.
So what were you saying about this song?
Just going on with Hive. It's just, dude, the song is an okay song. It's cute. It's cute that you're trying to pull more from these than anything's there. I don't know. It's just, dude, the song's not a banger. Just don't listen to the banger. It's not a banger.
It's almost a banger. It's almost a banger.
You said it was a banger though.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
Did you playlist this song?
No, I didn't playlist it.
Of course not. Do you know why you didn't playlist it? Because it's not a fucking banger. Like
I don't know. Hello? Honestly, I don't know why I didn't make a 311 like a best of 311 playlist.
I will tell you why you didn't make a best of 311. Like, there's 4 fucking songs that would be on that fucking playlist.
I can make a solid 10. I can make a solid 10 on that playlist.
That's stupid. You're reaching. No,
I'm not reaching.
You're reaching. No. You're reaching.
No.
Again, you're setting that fucking fence. You're reaching.
Throw my name out there again, huh?
It's already out there once.
Like I don't fucking it's public fucking everywhere. My name, it's all over the internet. Have you ever looked up? Well, your name is more common than mine, but damn, you look up my name, just everything comes up on Google, like every fucking thing. It's crazy. You can find my phone number. You can find my emails.
I already have it.
I'm just saying, people who don't text me. No, I don't know. Please don't text me.
Hit me up. I don't got that burner number though.
What burner number? You got a burner?
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, fuck. What are we talking about? Let's move on from Hive. The last song that's worth talking about is the last song. Was it TNP Combo? Right, what? What?
You were so confident in like this song being good.
I mean, this is this song
at best. That's good.
This is probably the one of the heaviest songs on the record. The one annoying thing about this song though is that it just starts with no intro, no lead up, build up, nothing like that. It just fucking starts, but it comes in pretty fucking heavy. That riff in the chorus is just really fucking loud and aggressive. Overall, the whole song is really loud, but this is also another one of the few times on this record where you hear some little lead thing, some little like flourishes on the guitar, and something that he doesn't do too much on this record. But it's a good closer for this. Good closer for this band. Good closer for this album.
Out of all the songs on the record, this is 100% the most appropriate closer. It is a cool ender. I like this as an ender. This is not a banger. This is an okay through and through. Not even close to being a higher tier okay song. Very aggressive, yes, but I'll live. I'll live.
You could do without it. Right.
I'll live.
Okay, I mean, that's all I got for this record.
That's it.
I mean, I will say there are definitely moments where they try to sound like Rage, like guitar wise. Like there's some of these riffs that are just like, damn, dude, you're trying to be like Tom Morello, but it doesn't have that catchiness. It doesn't have that unique feel to it. And you're just moving that mic stand around, squeaking away over there.
I'm trying to get in here to see. I just want to run through some things here.
Oh,
I did take notes on them. I don't want to fucking waste my time taking notes on dumb shit. Even though I did take my notes on dumb shit. So I'm just gonna run through them real quick. You ready?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Random, second track, Random. The big takeaway.
Forgettable.
I don't give a fuck about this song. The big takeaway was I learned what the word bofa means.
Bofa these nuts?
Yeah, bofa these nuts, Staff Sergeant Bofa. And bofa is a foam weapon. It's a real word.
Is it really? Oh.
Yeah, bofa is a foam weapon. Like when you LARP, right? When you live action role play, and you have like a foam sword. That's a bofa.
Yeah. Okay, I had no idea.
But for pooping. But
it's true.
The fucker that came to our high school to recruit us for the Army or Marines or some shit, I don't fucking know, who was trying to like get us to sign contracts before we were 18 without a parent present.
Which should be so fucking illegal. Should be so fucking illegal.
Wild stuff, right? Yeah.
So
his
fucking
name,
nuts.
as JD, as friend of the pod, JD, his name was Staff Sergeant
Jonathan Davis.
Bofa. And I don't know why, but this is well before people were saying both of these nuts. So that was an easy fucking spike layup.
Yep, yeah.
Fastball. Moving on. Jack Lantern's Weather. I don't have a lot of notes in this.
This one that was a single too, and I do remember this one. They would play this on K-Rock quite a bit. I do remember this song. It's good though. It's fine. It sounds like the chorus sounds like early Red Hot Chili Peppers, like first 2-3 records, Chili Peppers. But it's good. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
And then Hive, and then Guns Are for Pussies. That was another one.
Just starts, no intro, no. Dude, why do they do that? Why do they half the songs on here? They just drop right into it. Like there's no build up. There's no.
It kind of it loses like momentum. It loses momentum because they have a lot of good outros, and they kind of like
they do, yeah.
They have good outros, but they don't have any intros, and it jumps into there, and they're not good at doing like the drop in. They're really not.
Yeah.
Even like Down has like an intro, right? That like that heavy.
Even if it's just like a couple bars, like do something. Don't just drop into a chorus. It just makes
has an intro.
Yeah. So good.
That's pretty good.
So good. I'm such a great singer. Clearly.
That was good guitar work, dude. Misdirected Hostility is 7. This was almost a B. This was almost a B for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Only because of the double bass and the bridge.
And I like the way he says misdirected hostility. It's fucking catchy. It's like, it's dude, just repeat the name of the song. Like it's easy peasy. Like it's tried and true. Just do it.
This is one of the few times where Nick and S.A. have a call and response. Yeah. I on this record, this is the only time they ever do it. They might do it on other records. I don't remember. But on this one, yeah, this is kind of a cool call and response thing that they do. Also, when I talked about Tom Morello lifting riffs from Tom Morello, this is one of those songs. This is like them trying to do like a bootleg Rage Against the Machine, and it just did not riff wise. It just did not work. So, anyway.
Also, because I do want to go into the lyrics of this one a little bit.
Okay,
this is pretty wild. This song was like taking shots at the punk community with their like unrhythmic dancing and making fun of that scene. And then it was also pretty wild that he called out like Nirvana, where he said, "Come as you are, radio star." And this was released after the death of Kurt Cobain.
He died, yeah.
But it was it was written before, but it was recorded and released after. And it's like, dude, that's some ballsy shit, man.
Yeah.
That's some like punker ballsy shit, but they didn't double down on it. So it just makes them look like a bunch of little bitches. And I thought that was fucking wild. I could not believe you did that.
Yeah.
That did not age well.
No, it has not.
And then they call these other guys, they call them negative vibe merchants.
God, I don't like that.
That is,
I don't like, dude, that's so cheesy, man.
It's so cheesy. It's so negative vibe merchants. And it's like,
I think it's also because like the way vibe has been used over the last like 15 years or so, 10, 15 years, it just really kind of diluted the word. And it's just the people who use it a lot, just it's just lame. It's just straight up fucking lame. It's so overused. Like
And
I don't like when people say vibes, and
I'm gonna get more aggressive than you. I think because we're just from Southern California, I'm gonna get gatekeepy about it. When people say negative vibes, you're not from Southern California. Nobody from Southern California says negative vibes.
Fair, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You either know it or you don't fucking know it, dude. If you when someone says like, yeah, I just get negative vibes, like, okay, you are not from Southern California. Gotcha. The same way someone says like, don't you know Bobby? Like I know
you're
from
Wisconsin,
from Southern California,
from Wisconsin,
or if you're from Boston or fucking New York, right? Like I know you're not. Tell me you're not from Southern California without telling me you're not from Southern California. Negative
Spill out
vibe.
your mouth like
Done.
Molasses.
Molasses sort of just spilling out of your mouth. So
we're off the fucking rails, dude.
We're almost done, dude. We got four more songs. Purpose.
Okay.
Purpose. Yeah. The 8th track. Okay. I don't really have anything here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reggae song at the beginning. It drops into like a heavier thing. Bass line's cool, but it's pretty whatever.
Number 9, Loco.
Anything.
I hate the way he says Loco too, because the song is so fucking mediocre. Honestly, it is. The song is so fucking mid-tier. It's so mediocre. The only way you even know that the chorus is happening is when he says the word loco. Loco, all fucking stupid, like he's from fucking Southern California, asshole. Right? Like how many Mexicans are in fucking Nebraska?
Probably not a lot.
I've never been there, but I don't think there's a lot of them.
Probably not
there.
a lot. Yeah.
Like fuck out of here, dude.
I mean, you grew up, in the community.
That.
I mean, yeah, this is just, it's a bad song. It's the shortest song on the record. It's just under 2 minutes long. And it's, once again, it starts out just with no build up. So this is the big song where I thought I was listening to the song before it was on Purpose. I thought this is still a part of the Purpose song. I had no idea the song changed. Until I started hearing him say Loco, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I looked.
Doesn't make any sense.
And sure as shit, it's a different fucking song. But yeah, I just whatever.
Yeah, dumb song. Next up, real quick, Brodels.
What is Brodels?
I don't know. He used the positive vibe merchants on this one. Contrastly, fuck this song. Don't Stay Home. That's another one.
Yeah. It's more of the same. Nothing memorable. Yeah.
DLMD is what I really wanted to get into because that actually stands for something. It stands for Don't Let Me Down, and that's that's something, dude. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I wasn't
gonna say it. Fucking dumb. And like the way he says fuck you up in this one too, because like I'm pretty sure the song's about like a girl that he likes is getting physically abused. But the way he tells this guy he's going to fuck him up, I was like, dude, even Fred Durst sounds harder than you on Douchebag when he says fuck you up. Like, damn.
Fuck you up. Fuck you up. Yeah, and speaking of cursing on this record, there's way more cursing than I ever thought there would be on a 311 record.
I thought this band was like a Sportline Christian band for a long time. Because the amount of cursing they don't do.
You text me like 3 days ago. You're like,
yes, I thought
this was like a worship band. I thought like my Spotify went to a different band, a different album, and I was listening to like a worship album or some shit like that.
I thought this band was a fucking Christian band because they're so dumb and boring, like Christians.
Oh, that's a hot take, baby. Hot take. Not really.
That's a take. Yeah, no, that's all I got. Then Sweet. We didn't talk about Sweet, but I don't really care either about that.
Dude, it's just a kind of a mediocre reggae song from them. Bass is solid though. That's a great groove.
At least we got through every. I like when we go like off the rails and talk about other things because the album sucks and we don't get to talk about the record, but then we like plow through our main points of every song. I like that.
we should at least plow through the main points of every song. If we can't get through everything, we should at least do that at the end.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Because what that took
for it.
5 to 10
time.
minutes. 5 to 10 minutes to plow through that. I don't know. So
tough.
let's give our final thoughts on this record. 311's 311. We'll rate the record based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album, give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. So what do you got? Go.
This may be the most like disrespectful wrap up like I will ever do. I get why people like this band. Like if I was in middle school and I was from fucking Podunk, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, from a state that the rest of the United States completely forgot exists, I would like 311. The older I got, I would think that like, you know, like this, I like this part of 311. Therefore I will like more of this band or more of this band or more of this band or more of this band, which is kind of like coincides with growing up, right? Refining your tastes. I can't fucking imagine spending a weekend in Vegas going to see 311. That may be the most wild concept that we have ever discussed on the pod. Honestly, that is fucking insane. That's highway robbery. That's highway robbery. That's what that is. Like 311 is robbing people of good music by putting out digestible, easy music. Man, this record's fine. Like this record is a solid 1. It's a good one, right?
It's a solid 1.
You listen to it once, dude. Don't ever fuck with it again. But it should be a stepping stone. This is the gateway drug. This is like the first time you do something, I don't know, that leads you to other things. Skateboarding, marijuana, alcohol, fucking whatever. I don't know what you fucking do. But you, as a grown-ass adult, 311, like, nah, man, nah. No excuses. No excuses. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for a grown-ass adult thinking 311 is their favorite band. No.
That's another thing too. When I was digging more into 311, like people love this goddamn band, man. This is like their favorite band. They would die for this band. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Grown ass adults should not say 311 is their favorite band because it
should only be Blink or Korn. Those are the only bands that you would ever die for. Or Weezer.
But at least like all 3 of those things like have their place in time. And like Korn, like goofy, fuck, it's fun to fuck over Korn, whatever. But like, come on, it's Korn. Like define a generation. Get the fuck out of here, right? Mm-hmm. Comparing to 311. 311's peons. Nobody's compared to Korn.
Agreed. Man, so you
this band's not bad. This band's not bad. I just want to reiterate that this band is not bad.
It's just not for you. It's not for you.
But this band's not good.
This and it's really not for you. Okay.
This band's an handstand band. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, once again, no, because that okay, I get it. Riding the fence, riding the line, whatever. I get that. But that also implies that I like this band. Which they're fine.
You had like 16 bangers on a 12 fucking album or 12 song album. That's what you had.
Okay, before I jump into my wrap up here, so we listened to 15 fucking 311 records.
So fucking much.
And
also, that's what I was going to do too.
What?
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you as you're just talking.
No, continue the joke.
Did you listen to their first albums before or after you did all of them?
After. I did the 13 like official records, and then I went back and did Damn It, and I did Unity.
Yeah, I did that too. Wow.
Yeah, I guess I was expecting more. I guess I was, but I ranked those 2 records the lowest.
I know. What were you expecting?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You couldn't expect less.
I don't know. I was expecting. I don't know. I was expecting more fun, like just better songs. But anyway, yeah. Final thoughts for me on this one. I was going to say something, but I completely lost my train of thought because you interrupted me. But that's okay.
Stupid anyway.
My final thoughts. Sorry, Isaac. I know you wanted us to do this, and we did. We kind of shit all over it, but can't win them all. I think we kind of shit on the other band too that you wanted us to do, and that was the Who. Even though the Who are really fucking good and they have some amazing albums and songs, but overall,
Well, they're the greatest rock opera that's ever been written.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah. Anyway,
we don't know, how old is Isaac. If Isaac is 12, then that's fine, right? I mean...
So disrespectful. Oh, the cyberbullying, man.
That's something, dude.
All right, my final thoughts.
That'll get you doxxed.
Oh, there's something I actually want to talk. Did the Olympics start already? We'll talk about it.
I'm only following soccer.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry,
Okay, so final thoughts.
That's what you want to talk about, the Olympics? I just big fucking talking point.
I actually really wanted to talk to you about it.
I'll put on my notes here.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll use your pencil. Thank you. So final thoughts on this one. I get why this band is so popular. They are the gateway band. They can be a gateway band to other genres of music, and that's fucking great. That's really, really great. I don't understand though. I don't fully understand how this band could be. I don't really understand why this band can be like a favorite band for somebody. It just doesn't. It doesn't work for me. Dude, you're just throwing shit up. You're just writing different ways of. Anyway, dude, I don't know what I'm talking about. This record is not that great. There's some really, really great songs. Overall, the album is derivative, kind of boring.
One really, really great song.
Yeah, there's one beyond banger. The other three are pretty damn good though. So
you didn't even playlist any of them. Why can't you just get off of your fucking
Because I don't want to.
And admit
this
band fucking sucks.
You haven't even heard my ranking. You haven't even heard my ranking.
Your ranking's already stupid.
I'll give this a 1.25 out of 3. 1.25 out of 3. Only because Down is so good. So good.
That's why he gets a 1. Listen to it once. That's what 1 is. Once.
1.
Why are you just so scared?
1.25.
What are you scared of?
Nothing. Not afraid of anything.
You're scared of nothing.
I'm afraid of nothing. I'm fearless. All right, so that's all we have.